Okay, so well done everyone for completing that timed essay. It's your first essay. You did it under exam conditions, which is fantastic. So we've got an example essay from one of you. Thank you very much for volunteering, even though I've got all of your essays here, because you guys are going to do this exact task. What we are going to do is we're going to read through the essay and we're going to grab a highlighter. This is always a safe space, peer-to-peer feedback. Grab a highlighter, and every single key term that we can spot in the essay, we are going to highlight. And because it's biopsychology, it's full of key terms, right? So let's quickly have a read together. The fight or flight response is mainly a physiological change that occurs in the body when you are under a stressful situation. There are two different ways the body responds to stress, one for acute stress and one for chronic stress. Can I ask, please, Serena, pick out just one key term from that small paragraph that we read that we can highlight.
Physiological.
Fantastic. So they could have said, oh, it's just a change in the body, but they've been very specific and said physiological change. Can I ask Renee, can you pick up another key term? Acute stress, well done. They could have said, oh, it's short term, but they've used the words that we've actually learnt in biopsychology. And one more key term from Izzy.
Chronic.
Excellent. And what is chronic stress? Long-term stress. Let's continue. During acute stress, the amygdala sends a distress signal to the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is triggered. It causes the signal to be sent to the sympathetic nervous system all the way to the adrenal glands. Once at the adrenal glands, the adrenal medulla causes adrenaline to be produced, which causes different adaptations in the body to the humans in a stressful situation. For example, pupil dilation to increase the amount of light entering the eye, or increased breathing rate to increase oxygen intake for processes like respiration. Just going to stop there. Already, this is a fantastic outline of the response to acute stress. Key terms. I'm going to ask Ava, can you give me one key term that you can identify in this paragraph?
Would like amygdala be one?
Amygdala would certainly be one. Can I ask, Rachel, can you give me another key term?
Adrenaline.
Fantastic. Minoja, you can give me another term.
Hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus, wonderful. And you guys get the point. Now, by the time you finish doing this for your peers' essay, you should see an essay that is full of key terms. If you don't see your peers' essay that's full of key terms, find them in the classroom, coach them. So literally say, well, you were good for including so-and-so key term, but here's where you could have referred to it as acute stress, or here's where you could have referred to it as chronic stress. And that way, you're building the use of specialist terminology. Why are we doing this? I'll come back to our PowerPoint. When you look at the success criteria, at the very top band of all 16-mark essays, it says here, aside from your knowledge being accurate and detailed, so the more you provide, the better, look at that second to last sentence. Specialist terminology is used effectively. Contrast that with the bottom band. Specialist terminology is either absent or inappropriately used. So you can see the difference between aiming for the top band where you've got 13 to 16 marks collected versus the bottom band where if your essay doesn't have any specialist terminology, then you're capped in this region.